What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Scott here to talk about Michigan State, Penn State, Valentine's Day, 6:30 hoops on BTN. Nothing more romantic than that, if I do say so myself. Now, this is the second time Michigan State and Penn State are meeting up. They did meet back in December. They did meet back in January, early January, and it was Michigan State's first conference win of the season. And to be honest, it was one of their best wins of the season. They won 92-61 in the Breslin Center, 51 points in the first half, 41 in the second half, and played an overall really solid game. Besides the Baylor game and besides the last game against Illinois, this was probably one of their better wins. In terms of offensive output specifically, here, I mean, putting up 92 points, that's the second most points they put up this season, only behind Stony Brook back in December as well, right before Christmas. If you look at last game, for Penn State, it was really only Kanye Clary who got it going. For them, he finished with 21 points and 5 assists. They were able to keep Ace Baldwin in check, 24 minutes, only 3 assists, which is well under what his season average is. Currently on the season, he's leading the team with 5.4 assists per game. Kanye Clary, as we mentioned, 17.1 points a game. Qudus Wahab, 7.8 rebounds a game. Ace Baldwin also getting 2.8 steals per game, and Qudus Wahab also getting a block and a half a game. So last game, able to keep all of them in check for the most part, besides Clary, who went above his scoring average last game. For Michigan State, it was a pretty balanced attack, but you circle here Malik Hall, one of his best games of the season, 24 points, 4 assists, 5 rebounds, 3 steals. And then also Tyson Walker, another day at the office for him, 22 points, 5 assists, 3 rebounds, and 6 steals. Great game overall from both of them. Then you also got to tip your hat to Jaden Akins, putting in 10, 4 assists, 2 rebounds. AJ, 10, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds as well. Similar stat lines for both of them. And then off the bench, Trey Holloman poured in 10 and 6 as well. Now in a broad picture, Michigan State shot the lights out of the ball, 56% from the field, 47% from 3, while holding Penn State to 32% from the field and 10% from 3. I doubt they'll shoot that bad again. And, we're sitting here not saying Penn State is, an incredible team by any stretch of the means. They are currently, I believe, sitting at 6-7 in the conference, which is towards the bottom half of the league, definitely. But they're still kind of jumbled up right in that middle. Obviously, Michigan State's just at 7-6, so really only a game separating these two teams. They're sitting at 12-12 on the year. Rebounding, this is one of the few times that when they played last time that Michigan State was able to out-rebound their opponent. 40-36. Michigan State passed the ball incredibly well, 25 assists compared to their 10. Forced 13 steals as well and was up by as much as 33. Didn't allow them to have a lead in the game. Fast break points, 20-8. Keys to this game, try to contain Clary as best you can. I'm assuming that you'll probably have Walker on him. He is only 5'11", so, considering Tyson just covered Terrence Shannon in the Illinois game on Saturday, he should be able to match up with Clary in this game. And then Penn State is not a great rebounding team overall. They only have one player averaging over 5 rebounds a game. So this should be a game that Michigan State should win on the glass. And then also, if you can try to contain Ace Baldwin up front as well, I'm assuming this will be an A.J. Hoggard matchup. But he leads the team there in assists and steals as well. So try to contain him up front are the keys to this game. Now, Michigan State, points to note, look for A.J. Hoggard to get going in this game. Last year, the Penn State game, obviously he's from Pennsylvania. Obviously he's from Coatesville, PA, so he always gets fired up for this game. And especially with it on the road, I'm assuming he'll have a lot of family there. I remember he did last year as well and had one of the best games, if not the best game of his career. So look for A.J. to get going. Would like to see the same consistency out of our four main guys that we saw last game in Tyson Walker, A.J. Hoggard, Jaden Akins, and Malik Hall. If we can get decent scoring games from them, if we can get them all in double figures and playing well on both sides of the ball, I think this that should bode well for Michigan State going into Happy Valley. Now over with our friends here at Bart Torvik. This has as a 75-70 Michigan State win, favored by about 4.5. This would be a quad 2 game, but as we keep saying, just got to keep racking up wins at this point. Michigan State currently sitting at 2-2 in quad 2 games, so got to get that to 3-2. Continue to boost the resume, feed off of what you did against Illinois on Saturday. And, don't let the mistakes of Minnesota linger around. You hope that Illinois game was a turning point for this team. Now, Penn State in Bart Torvik is the 85th ranked team in the country, according to Bart Torvik. They don't shoot the three ball. They don't shoot the three ball well in the 240s in the country. So if you can try to force them into shooting threes, keep them out of the paint, I think that should be a key to the game right there. Michigan State, just, handle business and, pick up another quad 2 win and, keep inching towards the end of this Big Ten season. Pick up another win, and then you got a big rivalry game next Saturday on the road as well. But thank you all so much for watching. See y'all in the next one. Peace out, gang. Go Green.